Hi there guys, this is Vrelka and welcome back to another episode on the ShineCraft server. I thought this episode we'd continue where we did finish last time. I'm really sorry the recording cut out. Didn't miss much there, but you of course did miss something because the recording cut out. But there's not much I can do about that. And I'm not really going to go and tear everything down just to re-record it, I'm afraid, because there was a lot of effort. So hey. So this time we are going to look at that'll do for now. The pier, which is going to be for fishing, and so this is going to be the pier. It's fairly simple. I've got the light here because some of these actually needed light, and I wanted light because it looked right. In order to do that, we've had to put the torch underneath the block, which was tricky, but it works, so we're all good. That was a cow. There we go. So I think I'm going to place the chest here. So that chest there is going to be for fishing rods. So anyone that wants fishing rods can have them. At one point I had 2 cows here. It was really weird because we only have one. And then all of a sudden the second turned up. Anyway, so one disadvantage of having this diagonal pattern for my lamps is that if I split a path between the lamps, I will then need lamps in the floor. This isn't a major issue because I've done that and it's alright. There's a bit of a dip, but most people jump in Minecraft anyway. So it's not really an issue. Right. So I thought we would finish this bit off, because what we're actually going to do this episode is melons and pumpkins, because they are brilliantly tasty. See, I came prepared. Don't do that there. See, he said he came prepared, but then doesn't have cobblestone to make a lever. There we go. And what can we drop on the floor? We can drop the torch on the floor. Okay, so a good start to the episode, but hey. So this area here, I've conveniently left out so far of the video, is... yeah, it's the right size I need for the farm. And basically I've got a way of making the farm all planned out and things that is 5 by 7, and it works really simply. Well, the main tower is 5 by 7, which is, of course, this thing is 4, and we're going to have stuff on the front, so it's going to come out to about here, which is good because I want it to stick out of the mountain slightly but not be its own tower. So we've got stuff planned for that. So this is a very modular design, if you like. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3. This will be the central column. Oh, I need to lay this while we go down. So we've got... oh no. There. And then... there. So the whole idea is getting as many melons to grow in as small a space as possible. And don't worry, I will be digging out this bottom bit later, this middle section. So the pattern repeats itself. It is possible to do this one of 2 ways. I could either place this here and do the pattern there so that it alternates its orientation as you go up, or I can do it so that it doesn't make a difference. They both grow as quickly, they both have as many melons per layer. The whole concept of this design is you get 4 melons or pumpkins per 3 layers, which makes it, as far as I know, the most efficient way of farming them. So, huzzah. Now, because this will basically be... I'm going to automate this with a hopper clock. Oh, and that's the top. Brilliant. And that's actually perfect. And then place that's there. That there, that there. And that there. Now the reason I've done that is so that if I place water block there, it won't sprawl out and take out the entire thing here. So yeah. Now we need to go with some of these, and these white blocks, these white wall blocks are going to be where I place pistons. And of course I've stuffed up here because I have trouble getting all the way up. Oh well. No. But anyway, these white wall blocks are where pistons are going to go. In fact, we can place the first few of them here. I'm sorry, the airport's just outside. There is not much I can do about that. Now I've done that, we're going to go to sleep. And yeah. So this design is really simple. I'm going to have a hopper clock, which isn't going to go really quickly. It's going to be a slow hopper clock using sticky pistons and a redstone block. It's a very clever design, and it means I can control it. I can control how quick it is simply by putting more stuff into the hoppers. So I will do that. Anyway, this design is effectively done by limiting the positions that the melons or pumpkins can spawn on. So if I place a pumpkin seed where I'm standing now, it can only spawn here. And again, there can only spawn there, there can only spawn there, and there can only spawn there. Which means you don't need multiple pistons just in case it spawns somewhere else. Which is of course an advantage. And now by putting that there, when you get the water stream out, the water stream will push things this way. And then if that car is quiet for a moment, I'm also going to craft a chest. Whole idea is that water stream will then push things to the bottom. Sorry, the water stream will always be there. The pistons will occasionally push. Oh. And when the pistons occasionally push, all of the items will go down. And we'll just check that. Good. When the pistons push, all of the melons and pumpkins will get pushed into the middle here. A small portion of them may jump out to where they've got the seeds, but I will do what I can with glass to mitigate that. The reason I'd be using glass is because it won't grow if there is a non-transparent block directly above the stem. But anyway, it gets pushed into the water here, all flows to the bottom, and the water source will push it this way. So I'm going to put a sign just here. That will... I'll go do that now. Why don't I just craft everything in the same time and then I'd be prepared for the episode. Dear. Actually no, I don't want to do it with that. I'll do it with that. Because I've got the bit that I might want. Okay, so we place a sign. And this chest won't be the permanent place you go and collect it. I've actually got a plan for an underground storage system where all of these things will filter to it with hoppers and things. But at the moment, it just does this. So, this block actually can't just be there because that would be an additional spawning space. But we need that block there to stop any items getting pushed off the edge. So, we'll do that. Actually, we're going to make it even with this side. So, we'll do that. Now there's a nice white front to this thing. So, yay. And in fact, this will have to be changed because I believe I've got this as a piston. But anyway, we will start... Oh. we can start wiring this up. In fact, I'm going to be here. So the whole idea of this is I'm going to put the column of redstone torches on either side. Have it on my hotbar might help. And this will take the current, if you like, up all the way to my top pistons. And that'll do for these ones. So the reason I've done that is this now means if I wire it up properly that I can just power the bottom and all of my pistons will update. So that's the idea behind that. Of course, the more redstone we add, the more compact this gets, the more difficult it gets to move. But hey, go there. I haven't actually got any more torches, so I'll have to give that a rest for now. Well, I have a load more redstone, but I think no. Sorry, I'm trying to work out what I'm gonna do. Yep, okay. So this first one can be wired very simply, like that. That powers both of those. Oh, I wanted to get let in, but it didn't let me in. This would be a lot easier if I could fly like creative mode. There we go. But I can't. So, oh well. Right. So this next one, I can do that, and that. Whoa! Of course it's going to do that. Why would I think it wouldn't? Like, why would it not have done that? Why am I being quite so stupid right now? Oh well. Okay. So, do this. I haven't placed a wall up here, which is actually something I can do now, because that would be useful, although I'm not going to do it for the other side. I can do that in a second. Okay. So this one needs to come out of here. I will do that. There we go. Because I want this torch here. Because I'll put that there and that there. Oh, why do I do the wrong one first? I really am not on top of it this morning. Oh well. In fact, I can remove that block, because it makes it easier for me to get around. Oh, and I can't jump because of that piston now. Right. Okay, and then this one can just be done like that. Brilliant. So all these pistons are really easy to control now. I go get my cobblestone that I dropped over here before it despawns. There you go. Lever. And then all I have to do to turn these off is supply them with a redstone signal. Like that. And now if we go into the center, all of them have been retracted. I did at one point have a method of doing this in a 5x5 area, but what I couldn't get done was a way of wiring it up that didn't cause a huge number of bud switches, which caused it to fail to update. Yeah, I just couldn't do that. I'm not sure if there is a way of doing it, but I could not get bud switches to not be made, if that makes any sense at all. So what I will do, we'll make this last bit of path just before we go. No, that way. Okay. And there. Do that. And I think I will make another lever. And I don't actually need cobblestone. I'll have some, I guess. So we'll do this. And then that. And this could be changed. That looks quite nice. Why would I move that to 5? I want that. Okay. So there we go, we've got the start of the front. Now while this plane is going overhead and being very, very noisy, which is quite inconsiderate to be honest, I'm going to gather what I need together, I'm going to do the rest of the wiring, and then we'll be back when we can start to make this building look pretty, because it's a lot of white wool and it looks pretty damn ugly right now. So, be back with you all in a second. Now I've hollowed out a little area here, and we have genuinely gotten things ready. We can just now go and hoe all of the areas that need hoeing. I'll do this from the top down, and then we'll build another tower up to the ceiling. That was really stupid. And we're going to put even amounts of pumpkins and melons, because I don't think anyone's actually going to use them for food, so they'll only be really for building. And you don't really need very many. Oh. So we'll just get that there. Okay, so we'll take out this bottom block, and now what we can do is we can put in the water up the top. So in fact I think we'll go do that now. If we can get up the top, we'll do that from here. Okay, and then what now I want to do is the... oh, that's brilliant, that's there. So this should hopefully... Whoa! Whoa, 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 uncool. Why would you do that? Oh dear. I have no way of knowing which these are because I don't know well enough in the texture pack. There. Why would you do anything else? Right, that should now just go exactly where we want it. All the way down without breaking anything. Fingers crossed. There we go. And the one that I did pick up, if you noted that, was just the one that it broke earlier. Okay. Haven't got torch, so I'll just put that in there for now. Just keep the brightness up. Okay. Okay, we've got a load of stuff there. But all we now need to do then is set up the two hoppers. So we do that. And now we need to take out that block, take out that block. And I want comparators. There and there. Redstone there and there. Sticky piston there and there. And then a block of redstone. So now the whole idea is if I put in my gravel, the gravel will slowly empty from this into here, and because this hopper is powered by the redstone block, it can't go anywhere. And then once this gets right to the end, we will have, it'll swap. So what I now need to do is I'll do that here. And I will... Right. Good. Don't need anything more there. So now we're going to convert this into a pulse. So the whole idea being, this will of course just swap. It won't pulse. We're actually going to make that the longest pulse. But the whole point is that that will be powered for half the time, whereas actually we just want it to pulse, because if it's powered for half the time, then, well, half the time nothing can grow. So we will do that. And I'm actually going to need another one. Possibly two. I'm going to need more redstone anyway. So make another one there. Okay. So this is, for those of you who don't know, a very easy pulse limiter. Just a second. So you saw that flickered on and then off again. Okay, so that'll happen here. Block there. That there. Redstone torch there. So now this will by default be powered, which means that if I break this, none of these guys will change. There we go. And now I can, well, I want to put that there. Oh, need more. Actually running out of redstone. So by default both of these towers are powered at the bottom, which means that none of these pistons are. But when that flicks that way, it does nothing. But when it flicks the other way, all of these pistons will pulse. When they pulse, they will push any available melons or whatever into the middle. And from the middle, it'll then fall down. Now, I think I'm going to need to increase this timer anyway. So I'll put a block of wool, a stack of wool in there, because I've got loads of wool. But that is then that, to be honest. So let's go back into the base, put away some stuff, and grab some building materials, and then we'll pretty up the front of this. It's not likely to be too pretty, to be honest, but we'll do what we can. And then deal with the resultant mess. Go, go, go. Ow. Redstone in here. You and you. Tools in there. Do that, do that. You. I might need you actually. Spruce wood, leather. Don't need seeds. Redstone torch. Stick. Okay, we've got some building materials down here that we had earlier. That. I think I've got some birch, yeah. Oh, I've already got some. So we'll sleep the night and then get going on some design. Shouldn't be too hard. I didn't mean to go that way. Why? Yeah. Okay. So this is really basic as far as first constructions go. It all works. It's all very simple in the way that it works. But I suppose it does what I need it to, so that's brilliant. I think we're going to have the front of the building here. Like that. Probably going to come up like this, get to the top, and we're going to put a roof on it first. And it'll just be a little awning sort of deal. Like that. Nope. Okay, yeah, we can do this. So we'll do this all the way around. And so that's the edge of the building. So we'll have them there. We'll do this. Okay. Brilliant. And then I want that there, I think, because then we'll have the whole rounded effect. This isn't really much. I mean, we're only doing this for aesthetics, given that it's not going to be very visible. But we're also going to then add a second lip to this, a half block down. Because I think if we put this a nice roof on this, then we can actually have a much more open feel to the whole building than would otherwise be possible. And just here, I'm going to put a redstone lamp. Oh, there we go. So they do fire. Oh no, I didn't mean that. Good. There we go. So this should stop mob spawning on most of this stuff. Okay. Now what do I want to do with the sides? Because it is quite ugly. What I really want to do is leave this mostly open. So leaving, say, a block gap between them. And that, as discussed earlier, was the reason behind the big open front to it, because that does look alright. And then if I can't move that forward. Okay, so what if we have a stack here? Okay. If I do that, you can get down there. That's that. It's the middle one there. There. Okay. Honestly, I have no idea how this is going to turn out. So, fingers crossed. To be honest. There. There. Yeah, that could look quite cool. Because I want to leave this front quite open. But not too open. I need something there. So we'll dig this in, because all foundations should be dug in. I'm actually going to do that there. So that's that. Yeah, I quite like that idea. And so these can probably be quite spaced out. Start with it not there, because that leaves a lighting glitch. Start with that there. Leave a gap there. Ooh, leave a gap there. No. No. Okay. You don't go there, you silly thing. You go there. 1, 2, 3. 3. There. And there. That's quite nice. I made myself a diamond axe that I will enchant pretty soon. In fact, if I do that, 1, 2, that's there. Don't like being able to see that, but okay. So then we are there. Okay. Let me know what you think of the design, because of course a lot of these buildings will be trying to be similar to each other to try and keep the theme, or at least vaguely the idea of a theme, I guess. But let me know. we'll have to do something about this bit in the middle up here. So what if I carried it across from here onwards? See how that looks. Take out that block. I actually quite like that. That's a lot more pleasant than it could have been, considering it's just a large white wool construction. I might come back later and replace some of these blocks, like just these ones here, with more pleasing blocks, I guess. But maybe another time. Oh, in fact, whoa, yeah. So that'll work from now on. One thing I will do off camera is go back in here, probably through this gap here, and place glass above individual plants, because if I place it above that, then it stops when this thing breaks the item just getting stuck on top of the piston. Of course that won't get pushed all the way down and will then despawn. So we'll try and avoid that. So that'll be good. That can't spawn there, that one's on the other side. Is it? Oh, brilliant. Cool. So I can have that like that. So we could actually do this if we're careful. I'll do that. Okay. Go. Yeah, broke it, I know. There. And I can't get to the sign. To be honest, that's not the worst thing, because it does just stop there. If I do that, it continues on with the theme a little better. Okay. So then I will... I'm not going to change that. I will change those. So that fits a lot better. Okay, so we can have something that looks a bit like that. In fact, we can do that, because the items will still get pushed onto the hopper. If I do that, that looks quite cool. And then in fact, do that. This block isn't powered at all. Oh yes it is. So I'll do that. And that looks very pleasant. So that's that. I've still not filled this guy up with fishing rods yet, but I will do that off camera as well. So thank you very much for watching. As always, this has been Vralcom. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think of the episode, if there's anything you can think to improve this, or any way to change it at all, or something you would like to see me build here, or in fact if you're on the ShineCraft server, let me know if you want to build something here, because that would be quite cool. I don't like the look of that. We'll just change this up a little bit. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. And there, and there. Oh, that looks a lot better. Brilliant. I will see you all soon for the next episode. as always, Feed the Beast will be out next Thursday. ShineCraft will be out the Monday after that. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think, and I'll be back with you next time. Ta-ta for now.